Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. My name is London from thislondonbridges, and I am so grateful to be reading today. Today's reading is all messages from your higher self. Trust your intuition to choose pile number 1, 2, 3, or any combination of the above. If you need more time to meditate with the cards, go ahead and pause the video. When you're ready, the timestamps will be below in the description and the comments so you can find your reading or readings. Let's dive in. Hello to all of those that chose pile number 1. Let's go ahead and dive in to see what messages your higher self wants to share with you today. Starting off, we have an embodied message. Sit with hands resting on knees. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe with this movement until you sense love amplified in your body. This is how I amplify my love. This is how I radiate universal love. Wonderful. Definitely that heart chakra energy is coming through for you from your higher self. Reminders to take small embodied moments, connecting with the breath, connecting with the intention, that you are deserving of love, that when you love yourself, you create waves of love throughout the universe. I'm also getting like seaweed imagery, so I don't know if maybe you like moving like seaweed or imagining yourself flowing through water, or I don't know, you're just craving sushi or something like that, right? But the main message, of course, is heart chakra, love, connecting with yourself and your breath. All right, then we have the 6 of Swords. So your higher self wants you to know that you might have this desire to leave situations that are no longer feeling good, things that are feeling constrictive, worrisome, troublesome. You're stressing about it a lot, and that taking that leap of faith and moving to something new is in alignment. A lot of times we feel like we have to stay if something once was good, or we can still see the goodness of it, but we're not feeling like enlivened anymore. This is going to be different for all of us. It doesn't have to be a huge life change and a voyage across the ocean, though it could be, right? This could also be something like, I used to love to eat this certain food, and now my body is continuously telling me that like, that doesn't feel good anymore, right? This is about leaving things that are painful. This is about like creating a new canvas, painting over some old artwork, right? And just like creating something new. Having the bravery and the strength to follow your intuition, even though you don't know exactly where that waters are gonna take you, like taking a new course of action. Your higher self is reminding you of your power to release so that you can rebuild. Right? If you've been in these troubled waters, calmer waters are coming. Taking time to really integrate and connect with yourself again. And that's interesting with all of this water imagery here, right? Like the seaweed or this flowing. Connecting with your heart space. You don't have to have all the answers yet, just taking the next steps that feel most aligned with love. Right? You deserve more. If your heart is asking you to let something go, it is courageous and aligned to do so. Then you have the Moon. So diving into your cyclical natures, trusting when you need to rest, trusting when it's time to play, time to work, that kind of thing. This speaks to really listening to your intuition. Right? You might not have the daylight of the sun, all of that optimism and energy. Things might feel frightening. Things might feel, scary because of its unknown, right? But you know, The moon is highly intuitive. So this can signify shadow work, moving through the depths of your soul, and really practicing trust with yourself. The moon reminds us to listen to our dreams, both the dreams that we're having while we sleep and the daydreams or our dreams that we have for our life. This is a time of working through our subconscious, maybe our limiting beliefs, seeing what thought patterns and noticing what thought patterns are guiding through our day and choosing to change them if we so desire. Your higher self wants you to know it's okay if you're feeling a lot right now, right? Maybe you're feeling stuck, maybe you're feeling scared, maybe, right? But it's okay, whatever you're feeling it to healing it, you are making progress, even if you don't see all of it yet. There's this idea that it takes 40% of a plane's jet fuel to get off of the ground. So if you're not off of the ground yet and you're already feeling tired, you've been working, what is going on, you're still making progress, and your higher self is proud of you and wants you to know that. With this card is also a great reminder to use your creativity, to honor your creativity, right? You are an amazing creator. So trust the ebb and flow of time, use your imagination. Things might feel a little mysterious right now, but there's definitely a lot of magical energy supporting you and making this new change and creating this new soil. And when the card is aligned in that way, it looks like plants growing, right? So creating this new space for you to really grow and thrive. Next, we have weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It is not yours to carry, right? And this image here of taking a bath. So if that's something that you have access to, or getting out into water, I think it's going to be really healing. So this ties in to the Six of Swords and the moon so well. You have been carrying these burdens, right? I sense that you have this huge heart. You want to make the world a better place. You see the potential in others, pile number one, and you want to help nurture that potential into its fullest and its highest. But your higher self is saying, take the time to nurture yourself. And that's not going to just be selfish, because through this practice of aligning and letting go, releasing of things that don't serve you, you're going to be able to show up so much more powerfully and have much more energy to really connect and serve the way that you desire. So it's not your job to fix others. It's not your job to even heal others. But I'm getting this sense that it is your job to align with yourself, your highest good, connect with your higher self in the ways that you can, and then leading by example and inspiring. Then we have, this card has come up a lot recently. So I think, that makes sense, right? A lot of us have fear. We've been conditioned that we need to be likable. You are always loved. So you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. When we start to align, when we leave what is no longer serving, when we let go of this baggage, when we trust and take leaps of faith into the unknown, into our heart space, we start to feel more free. We start to feel more powerful. We start to feel more like we can create ripples of change that we so desire. Just because you are not for everyone does not mean that you are not for your people. You will find them. There's going to be people close to you geographically, right? Friends, family, loved ones. And there's the potential to connect with people around the world. Just probably not all of them, and that's okay. So the more that you can leave what's not serving, the more that you can trust your intuition and your heart space moving forward, right? Taking this kind of cosmic energy bath, releasing to create space for these new seeds. The more that you're going to be standing up tall and feeling empowered and really connected with your higher self here. I think that's going to be the main message for all of the groups today, honestly, is that your higher self wants to connect. They want to align. You're doing amazing, group number one. Keep showing up for yourself. The work that you are doing, the seeds that you are planting are huge and powerful and meaningful. Keep practicing being who you want to be. As long as you are liking you, as long as you are liking the steps that you're taking, that's the most important part. So these are the messages from your higher self today. If you'd like to dig a little farther, maybe taking some time to write and journal out some more messages, more personalized messages that flow to you. If this reading resonated, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 2. Let's dive in to see what messages your higher self wants to share with you right now. First, we have an embodied message. Place hands on heart, breathe, feel grounded and safe. This is how I quiet my body. This is how I steady my system. So your higher self wants you to take time to tend to your nervous system, pile number 2. If you have access to rose quartz, working with that as you're breathing can be really nurturing and supporting in that self-love, that calm energy. Your higher self wants you to know that you deserve to feel safe. Sometimes slowing down a little bit, doing a little bit of breath practices can be instrumental to changing our whole day. Right? Especially in the mornings, if you can take some time to breathe. It doesn't even have to be like formal meditation. Sometimes that can feel really intimidating to people. Just take a few belly breaths. And the hands on a heart is such a simple and effective trick. You are safe. You are loved. So returning to the breath, returning to the love in that self-love space. And a reminder that you deserve calm and quiet, feeling peaceful, grounded, and safe. Next message your higher self wants to share today, pile number 2, is the 10 of Cups. Your higher self wants you to take time to enjoy. Tending to your home, feeling really good in your home space, connecting with the people that you love most deeply, and like really connecting, taking time to just be with them. This card speaks to happy family life. So your higher self is wanting you to connect with the people that feel really good, right? That could be sending a message if your family's far away, or tending to the people or animals, plants within your own home. This is a reminder that you deserve harmony, that you deserve love, that you can start your happily ever after now. And that doesn't mean that things aren't going to go astray, because this is life and that would just be silly to say, right? But you can choose to bring in more joy. You can choose where your focus is. You take small moments to breathe, ground, connect, tend to your nervous system, right? You can create this space for yourself that feels like this bubble of protection and magic and goodness. This speaks to being your authentic self, being your true self, right? And you can see this like divine love here. We have guides watching over you. We have this palace in the background, like symbolizing our home and our security, our stability, something that we love. Taking time to notice all of the beauty around you. You deserve comfort, you deserve bliss, you deserve your desires. And taking the time to really practice gratitude and enjoy what it is that you already have. Right. Next, pile number 2, you have the King of Coins. Wow. This is so favorable. Okay. So your higher self wants you to know that amazing things are coming, but to take time to appreciate the amazing things that are here. With the coins, this is earth energy that speaks to like our earthly realms, our abundance, having our needs met, right? The King of Coins is feeling very secure, right? So you're feeling both secure in your love for self, your home, your family, your inner self, with your nervous system, taking care of your body, that kind of thing. The King of Coins has enough. They have enough to share. They have enough to make huge changes. This is lasting abundance. This speaks to your leadership capabilities. Your higher self wants you to know that you are a kind and gentle leader that can make a huge impact on the world. As you're taking time to really like tend to your nervous system and create space for gratitude, more and more people are going to be coming in looking for your advice. They're going to see something in you that's like glowing, that just feels really confident and powerful. And it's this calm kind of confidence that just lights up a room without having to try. Your higher self also wants you to know that you can trust your intuition when it comes to things like finances, your career choices, and how you want to make an impact on the world. You are courageous, you deserve success. And a lot of this success ties in back into this family and this home energy. You have this close circle of people that you want to be able to like really shower in abundance and love, and you have no trouble doing that. With these two cards, with the great abundance energy of the King of Coins and this like bliss of the home with the 10 of Cups, there's a good chance that you want to be working for yourself, and your higher self is saying, yes, like you can do this. So I love that for you. Next, you have the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Okay, interesting. So currently when we're filming, Mars is in Cancer, which is really tied into the 10 of Cups, with cups being emotions and water energy. Mars in Cancer is not the most comfortable placement. So that could speak to the astrology of what's happening at the time. Although this is a timeless reading, so whenever you stumble upon it, it will be meant for you. Your higher self is saying that hiding the anger and therefore holding on to it in your body, in your cells, in your belief systems, in your nervous system, is the blockade to all of this magic, right? You already have so much, but I can tell that you're like craving more. Most of us do, right? And more wants to come flowing into you. But we have to release hiding the anger. Let yourself be angry if you need to. It's safe. Find a safe space. Sometimes nervous system training is taking breaths. Sometimes it's punching pillows, right? As you let yourself feel, you can make more space to really soften to love. Right? If we just say, oh, it's all love and light, that's not fair. That's not true, right? We can choose the energy and the vibration of love. We can keep trying to raise our vibration and connect higher and connect higher and higher with our higher self, right? All of this goodness. But we're still human on this plane, and we still have shadow work to do, right? So if you're feeling like this subconscious block towards all of this goodness that you've been desiring that is coming your way, let yourself work with your anger. Work out if that feels good to you, like break a sweat or make messy art, maybe finger paint. Drive somewhere in nature and yell. Journal it out and then burn it, right? Like you can honor. Eating it and packing it away is not serving you, and it's not serving your family. Feel it to heal it, soften to love, practice your breath, practice your grounding. You deserve to feel safe. And then you have, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So this is taking the time to remember you are your highest self. This is taking the time to remember that you are deserving of your desires. This is taking the time to remember that it's all coming to you. This is taking the time to remember that you decided at some point, your soul decided to be here at this time to learn these lessons. It seems like you're on the edge of a huge transition. It seems like you've been surviving for many years, and you're on the edge of choosing to thrive. There are going to be some things that we need to let go of, places, people, situations, and we might have to create a path to follow our soul's plan. Sitting in meditation, sitting in stillness, trusting your heart. This speaks to making a choice. So what I'm getting here, we have this embodied message, this simple message of how to connect with ourself, calm our nervous system, calm our brain, our gut, our heart, and move through a place of love. These are what is here especially when we focus on gratitude and notice the blessings around us, but also so many more blessings want to come flowing into you. Blessings of the home, blessings of love, blessings of financial security and abundance, blessings of creativity, blessings of having enough and knowing that you are always enough, right? And that comes to the choices that we make. We can continue on in the mindsets that we've had, in the patterns that we have that haven't served us, and hiding and suppressing our joy, our authenticity, and also like our anger and all of our fullest, brightest expressions of ourselves. Or we can take the time to really slow down, connect, remember that our soul has divine will, and that we can choose something better, that we can allow more love in, that we can lead with more love, that we can allow more magic in. If you're at a crossroads and you're not sure which way to go, hand on heart, breathe through it, and trust that you know. Beautiful. I'm feeling really excited for you, pile number 2. So these are the cards that we pulled for messages from your higher self. If you'd like to dig in deeper, maybe taking some time to just stream of consciousness journal, right? And see what comes up for you. If this reading resonates, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you soon. Hello to all those that chose pile number 3. Let's dive in to see what messages your higher self wants to share today. Starting off, we have an embodied message. Left hand to heart, right hand resting, spine tall. Breathe deeply into your belly. Expand, open throughout your body, and receive your breathing. This is how I share the blessing of trust with those who need it most. So we have this grounded kind of earth energy supporting us with this card. Your higher self wants you to practice receiving. You might be the kind of person that is like, oh, no, thank you, or has trouble accepting compliments or gifts. Your higher self wants you to practice receiving. Through the act of receiving, you are giving the gift of letting others give, which is huge. And you're going to be coming more and more into alignment with yourself. So I trust, I allow, I receive, I have faith. You are worthy. You are so worthy of receiving what it is you desire, pile number 3. And as you allow those desires to flow in, you'll be inspiring the collective to realize that they are so worthy as well. For your first tarot card, we have the 7 of Wands. So pile number 3, it seems like you have something set in your heart. You are working towards something, you're desiring it, and your higher self wants you to know that like you've got this. Keep taking those action dance steps. Staying in your like positive attitude and mindset about what it is that you're creating. With the wands, we have a lot of creation, inspiration energy. That fire is burning. Your higher self wants you to know that you will overcome, and you can overcome all of the challenges that will unfold as part of this creation process. Like, you've got this. So just trust in that. Again, practicing that blessing of trust that you are creating what it is that you desire. So you're getting into that really determined energy, pile number 3. Free to show up as you are authentically and really shine your personality. You standing up for what you believe in. Whatever it is that you're creating or desiring is in alignment with your values. So follow that. Don't take shortcuts. You have the strength and determination to get through any hurdle. Keep making sure that the steps that you take are in alignment with your values. Your higher self wants you to trust your courage moving from your heart. Know your strength. This is you burning down limiting beliefs. This is you stepping into your power. This is a time of work, but it's aligned work, right? You've got your heart set on something and you're making it happen. Then we have the Page of Wands. So again, more fiery energy. This is totally tied in. This speaks to that creative idea you have. You're learning, you're curious, you're feeling willing. Pleasant surprises are coming in. Like there's gonna be synchronicities. You can ask for signs and they're gonna start showing up. This card speaks to you learning more and more about what it is that you desire. You might be taking a course or just studying on your own, empowering yourself with knowledge. You know what you want. And even if you don't have the full blueprint of what it is that you desire, like you have the general idea. Stay enthusiastic. Enjoy the process of this creation. See it as a grand adventure. And have fun along the way as you're learning, growing, creating, and trusting that you can receive. And you have the Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Yeah. You're becoming more and more conscious and more aligned and more and more intentional. You're trusting your power. You're trusting the universe. With this seeing potential here, like you have this idea and it is beautiful and brilliant, and you know that it's worth following. There might be parts of your ego or your fear, and that's okay, that's human, that is struggling with trusting. But this is confirmation that you know that your idea is worth following, that you are going to get there with aligned action dance steps, that you've got this. This card is a reminder that what you're doing, the path that you are creating or following your heart, is for the highest good of all. This is for the highest good of all. And that's really, really beautiful. So the positive outcomes you desire are on their way. Keep dancing that dance, pile number 3. And deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. And I think that's really tied into the receiving. The universe and your higher self wants to give you this gift of regeneration. Practice sitting with your hands open, palms open, ready to receive. It can be a really simple way of practicing this cellular healing. With the water and the deep cellular healing, I'm feeling called to offer the suggestion of using manifestation water. So writing out intentions, scripting what it is that you desire, what has to do with these fiery energies of your desire that you're bringing in. Writing out those intentions and either like taping them to the bottle or placing them underneath a bottle. You can charge the water with moon energy if you'd like, and then taking some sips of that water every day to really like internalize your manifestation and create healing and shifts and positive changes from the inside out. It's possible to feel vibrant and alive and exuberant and energized in your body in this space in connection with your soul, right? You can embody your higher self more and more and more. As you're creating this new world, this new life, this new fire, taking time to balance with that kind of watery energy as well, and taking time to really nourish your body and your spirit and your soul. This is really lovely, pile number 3. These are the cards that we have today for messages from your higher self. If you'd like to dig deeper into these messages, maybe taking some time to just journal out stream of consciousness, thoughts, and see if any other messages come flooding to you. If this reading resonated, you can do that like, comment, subscribe dance. I am sending you so much love, and I'm excited to connect with you soon.